Hi, I'm Jonathan Smith, owner and founder of USAudio Multimedia. But first, I'd like to say thank you very much for taking your time out to watch this presentation. I really do appreciate it. And what I hope to accomplish is to show you that USAudio is far more than just a recording studio.
We are your full-service multimedia production resource.
What I hope is this DVD will show you what that means, what we do,
as well as how we do it.
It's somewhat of a look under the hood here at USAudio. I call this segment Behind the Scenes at USAudio. I hope you find it informative and enjoyable. Thank you. Now, believe it or not, the most problematic portion of pulling everything together for this presentation was trying to figure out what to show first, because we do so much here at USAudio. I was thinking maybe to show directions of how to get to USAudio, but then again, I rethought it and thought it might be better to show how we would produce a clip on showing directions to USAudio and what goes into a simple piece like that. First of all, of course, we capture the footage. For this example, we're just using a old style camcorder, one without stabilization. And what we do is we take that and the first modification is to stabilize it. Then we take that footage, that raw data, and we import it into what's called a DAW. That acronym stands for Digital Audio Workstation. And the one we use is called Nuendo by Steinberg, possibly one of the most sophisticated on the market today. And what it allows for us to do is to bring all of these multimedia elements together, the audio, the video, stills, whatever it might be, within one environment. And within this one environment, we're able then to deal very specifically with one element of the routine. This is WaveLab. It allows for us to deal specifically just with the audio portion. And what we're looking at now is actually the audio that I am recording. What you're seeing here is my voice actually being laid into Nuendo in what is called a WAV format, which will then be exported into the final product. So, of course, that's an ultra simplified explanation of how it's done, but it'll suffice for now. I'm going to show you inside where this editing actually takes place. And this is where you'll be doing the creative work. We have basically every program and tool that you could possibly think of for audio and multimedia. It goes from Cubase to Nuendo, WaveLab, you name it, Halion, we've got it all. Reason, we even have the audio programs that they created the movie Avatar off of. And although our computer capabilities are extreme, our outboard gear and our Mackie board, which is analog, gives us that warm analog sound, as well as our SL1100 trigger. This MIDI trigger is calibrated to a Wurlitzer grand piano. It sounds and feels fantastic. And although we are in a corporate environment, the atmosphere here in USAudio is such that your inspiration can only flow. And we guarantee you, if there's anything that you need for your project, if we don't have it here, just let us know. We'll get it for you. And an important note, USAudio didn't just pop up overnight. GRU, George Clinton Jr., Remax, 352 Media Group, Ben & Jerry's, MIA, POWs, and the corporate lists go on and on. We've never had a dissatisfied client, and I'm sure you'll love it here as well at USAudio. One thing that I exceptionally enjoy is working with the new artist. Guy or gal may have an idea of a song that they want to do, may play an instrument, may not play an instrument. Really doesn't matter. If you can hum it, we can create it for you. And it's going to be market ready. The same quality that you would get out of New York, Atlanta, Nashville, it doesn't matter. We love working with the independent creative person. That's the great thing about it. You don't need any previous experience in the studio. That's what we're here for. And I guarantee you, it's going to sound great when you're done. Here's an example. Ken Beeson, the song that you're listening to here in the background, had this song that he wrote for his little girl. And what we're doing is we're creating the music tracks around his melody idea. And we're weaving in all of these various individual instruments up around and through his music to fortify it. And by the time the song is done, I think we put 52 tracks on this particular cut. And it doesn't really matter because we have endless amount of audio tracks. If we need more, it's like popcorn. We just make more tracks. And we have the power to do that in our systems and make sure that we have all the appropriate complement of instruments, the right effects, everything's perfect. So that when you're done, you have an actual product, not just a demo, but something that could be released. That's one of the things that we do for our clients that are looking for assistance with audio. We're not just a recording studio, we're a production house. It's more than just engineering. So yeah, we have the talent and tools to do just about anything when it comes to audio, from major motion pictures to audiobooks.
The one thing you could do today that would really move you towards where you want to go in your dream life, because no matter what kind of economy we're in, no matter when it is, you can still have what you want, and you can pull it off.
To get to where you want to go in life.
Absolutely. And that's what makes it fun. You don't really know what tomorrow's going to be.
But what we really have a passion for is working with the new independent artists, making their material sound fantastic. Here's another example. Randy Beasley never set foot in the studio before. Gave me a call, said he wanted to record something. I put him on a click track, just his acoustic guitar and his vocals. We recorded that, and then we built the music up around it. All of the percussion, all of the instrumentation, everything that was needed. You can hear how that is fusing together, creating, of course, a larger sound, but one that is market ready. And that is coming just from the initial melody that he had with the acoustic guitar and his vocals. So basically the same thing that he would have at the campfire, but we built the music around it. So now your creativity is not limited by anything. So I'll let you listen to a little bit. Also, you'll have a link there that'll take you to one of our subsidiary sites, USAudio FX, which is where we sell our sound effects. USAudio has perhaps the largest, and I certainly know the best, sound effects catalog on the internet. If you were to purchase a sound effects catalog from USAudio, guarantee you probably will never again need to purchase another sound effects library. It's all there for you. As an example, here's a 352 Media Group commercial done for Rhino video games, in which I created all the audio for, using
left on the
USAudio sound effects library.
It's time to find your old games a new home. And now they have one at Rhino Video Games. Bring your old games, accessories, and systems to Rhino, and we'll give you store credit that you can use to buy anything for your gaming needs at the best trade values and lowest prices.
So that's a great example of how the sound effects library can be used. Here's another one, this background footage. This is actually a scene we recreated, the scenes from The Wizard of Oz, because it was cheaper for Remax to have us recreate that in CG than it would have been for them to license that from the publishers. So we created it here at USAudio. Now in the background here, you'll see a commercial that we shot for the Partnership for Strong Families here in Gainesville, Florida, in HD film. But that's on this DVD, along with a lot more. So that's why I broke it into chapters, so that you can take your time at your own leisure, at your own pace, and look at the specific areas of your own multimedia interest. So when you get a chance, give me a call. I look forward to speaking with you, and I'm sure that we can find a way to make your creative inspirations become reality.